this is the build site. They're going to lower it a bit so that over here it's not as steep. And I was over at the campsite, which is just beyond these trees here. And when I came back, this is what I found. I'm not sure what they're doing. If I were to guess, I think they're, you know, lowering it, but at the same time they're passing this roller on top, so I don't think it's going to be that deep. Because one of the reasons that I wanted to build here was because of the view, and if it goes down that much, I'm going to lose some of that because of the mountain that's right here in front of the property. So we shall see what happens. Va a quedar así de bajito. Ah, ok. Eso me imaginé. So I still don't understand what they're doing. This is the original building site. They wanted to lower it a bit and extend it because there was a bit of a downgrade here. I think there's probably an existing path. Here, let me show you. Right here. And so I was told that they're going to lower it so it's easier to come up the last hump there because it was very steep, and then expand a bit the building site so that it's wider. I can't envision it, so we shall see what ends up happening here. There's a lot of dirt being moved around. It's been interesting, very interesting. I'm hoping that the sound comes out good. So they widened the original building lot here, still working at it. there was some miscommunication screw up, and but I guess they fixed it, moved some dirt around. Now it's nice and wide. They still have to work on this down here because it's too steep. So they have to move some dirt down in here because that's just yeah, that's way too steep. So I'm not sure what they're doing because he said it wasn't supposed to be steep. They were bringing it down. We shall see. So they got rid of the big dip that was halfway through here. I still don't know what they're doing. It's a bit steep, but we shall see. They're still moving some dirt around. Well, I think they're pretty much done here. Ooh, thunder. This is the new building site. I don't know, it poured for a little while here, so it's actually pretty firm. They rolled it pretty good. And I can see the water where it went down. Not too bad. Actually, rain is coming again, so I'm going to have to head back to the she shed. Pretty cool. Okay, so the latest is that there's a huge boulder in front of the excavator over there to the right, and so they had to then, they call this a terrace, so they widened it and then they'll keep filling in with dirt to make it so the road had to be moved over this way because it was over more where the excavator actually is, in order to avoid the boulder and be able to still keep the same entrance and keep the cost the same, because this driveway was very expensive. So everything's pretty much done. They have the stone. They're going to start laying down up towards the top, I think. So from here on back, you can see the difference here. They were already done. They have pipes over there, drainage pipes. And then I will walk down this way and see what it looks like here in the bottom, because I still haven't seen it. I was using the weed whacking mower, and it shut off on me, and when I turned it on it wouldn't rotate, so I have to go see what the heck is wrong with that thing. Anyway, well, this looks about the same, but they were going to try to dig out this boulder, and they just decided to go around it, because I think there's another one right over here, And it's funny because this farm really doesn't have a whole lot of rocks and boulders. So of course there would be one right where we want to build the driveway. So this will be lowered a bit. They're going to press the roller to compact it good, and then they'll lower more, and so the driveway will then be more this way. Before it would have been straight like this way. So that's the difference. And there is the dump truck, I think that's called, full of the stone. So they're ready to start dumping some stone on the top and rolling it. And this is the man of the hour. So the driveway is gonna come right up to about here, because we're going to build a little 20-foot cabin here that in the future we hope to rent out for, I don't know, like short-term rentals. And then the excavator is actually doing something with the side so that the soil doesn't go down. He's compacting it a bit. So it doesn't erode with the rain. We're getting about 7-8 inches, I think, of stone. And then I think, because I don't remember exactly the details, but I think the roller then is supposed to come and compact it. So I'm excited because it's been 6 months to get to this point. And it's finally starting to wrap up. They will throw the stone down, and then they will do the cement gutters where the water really comes down. I don't think we're getting any gutters on this side. It's more on the drive up. So the cement truck, I don't think, can reach to fill in all these. So I guess they're pouring the cement into the bucket, and then I don't know what this machine is called. They'll take it over and pour it in. So this will be interesting to actually capture on camera. They took some of the stone for the driveway that was in piles, and he made himself a ramp right here. These guys are nuts. This thing's balancing on one leg. This is insane. Well, this is the latest update. This is where they started. I just noticed this. This corner here is missing. Anyway, so I'm going to actually walk on down. It's supposedly it's rainy season now, which, I mean, really, it kind of rains every day anyway. So it's been raining. But not only has it been raining, it's been raining a lot. So they just, I guess I have to fix this here. So they had poured concrete and a storm came and it wasn't set yet. So this is what happened here. So this has to be fixed. They said they'll just hand pour it or something and mix it. This is new or fresh. So here's another one that was ruined. This is from today, I think. These darker gray ones, and this was ruined. And this one's fresh. So even though it rained, they had to leave. It didn't rain hard enough that it literally just left it without any concrete. And, this is actually mine. Whoops. I told them they could have it because they were going to use it for a mold. They ended up not using it, supposedly, but I guess they did now. And then this one's ruined, so they have to fix that one too. Anyway, and the water just goes down there, and there's a small little river down that way. We'll cross the street here now. The pipe exits here, so it catches over here, goes underground, and then the water comes out here, out to there. And I haven't done anything else here with the driveway. They managed to use a huge like chip hammer, but it was an attachment for the excavator. And they were able to get rid of this huge boulder, or like a section of it, to widen up a little more here. But this is a muddy mess. That's another path. But on another side of the farm. And yeah, all this is part of that boulder that they broke up, I suppose. And that down there is the road. So that is the update. Still have a way to go. They can only work a few hours a day because of rain. They did waste a lot of time when it was drier in July. I don't know why, but I don't know. They seemed a little discombobulated. So that's the end of that. They take brooms and give the cement texture with brooms. It's kind of funny. Well, it's all done now. So these I-beams, which actually are called H-beams here in Puerto Rico, are for the gate. Whenever we get a gate, this hole over here is for a third pole that will hold the electric gate when it pulls back. That is, the wheel will roll on this, so it'll roll all the way back, and then I guess there'll be another post I-beam that will support it there, but we need to find somebody to make us one first. Okay, so now this is not sitting on the floor like it was before. I think it's a good, I think it was 8 or 9 inches. And so now the contacts, the water will come down and be able to go under. No problem. Those grates can be removed should any dirt get under there, so I can easily clean under there. And that is that. They cleaned this mess up here too. So when water comes down here, it should filter to the French drain that was put under here over to the river. And we are done.